This episode of the Totally Rad Show is brought to you by The Ben Heck Show. Coming up, it may be April, but we've still got March Madness. Today we battle over our top 20 movies in verses.
We are back in versus top 20 style. We go to a website, flickchart.com, are given 2 movies and have to decide which of them is the better.
4 movies. You did that last week.
2 movies, 2 movie posters.
8 movies.
Decide which is the better, all the while making a list of our favorite movies of all time, as well as a list of shame for the ones that we haven't seen.
Correct.
We've been honing down all throughout March. We are no longer in March, but we are going to go into our top 20 now.
Yeah,
this is
going to get serious.
business.
This is serious. This is conversation time.
Yeah, this is
I
like
think we should all buckle up.
top 20. You will see when you go to flickchart.com/totallyradshow, you will see what is our top 20, and we are going to be honing that in right now. Mike, give us the first.
Strapping my head down.
I'm going to turn my hat backwards.
Oh, snap!
I'm gonna put on some of the.
First one, Over the Top versus
Under the
Platoon? I don't know. All right, here we go.
Okay, first matchup. 28 Days Later
Okay.
versus Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Top 20, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. All right, so
Okay.
far so
Top
good.
20.
All right.
Yes.
The Fifth Element
Okay.
versus Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption.
Top 20,
Although,
happy with that.
Fifth Element should be in our top 20.
I don't know about
Well,
that.
it is.
It is.
I'm just saying.
Although-
You know what? Great
although
movie.
It should not be, but yes.
Well,
Listen, these are all gonna be great movies.
oh, it better stay up there. I'm
Fifth
gonna fucking-
Element versus The Lion King.
It's going
The
down.
Lion King.
This is going down. I'm so worried. Stop saying Fifth Element. Lion King. It's clearly Lion King, but
Stand By Me
Okay.
versus Butch Cassidy and the Sundance
Stand
Kid.
by me.
Stand By Me.
You were all Mr. Not Butch Cassidy last
Yeah.
time.
No, but it was because it was up against something. I don't remember what.
Stand by me.
It was up against Stand By Me.
Problem is, you
This is
Stand
the
By Me
problem with
recently.
this segment, is that every once in a while, we'll just change our minds in the middle of, like, you know what I mean? It'll be like, oh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Butch Cassidy. He was like, that was the same exact thing we did last week, and
Yeah.
you.
It might be.
But that's
some
just
of
the
these can
nature of
go
Flick
either
Chart.
way.
It's
It's
nature
gotta be
of
some
Flick Chart.
emotional.
Stand by me.
So Stand By Me.
I'm gonna say Butch Cassidy just because I can be the counterpoint to the one that already won.
That's not what you should do.
Listen, I can do whatever I want. It's my body.
I'm Butch Cassidy,
It's
bitch.
my top 20.
All right, night.
All right,
Okay, Forrest Gump versus The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
Fellowship of the Ring.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Fellowship of the Ring.
Forrest Gump.
Don't do that to me. Why would you just do that so quick? You
He did exactly what he told me
No.
not to do. You just said it because I
No,
said
I
the
didn't.
other
No,
one.
I farted. No, I.
No, I farted.
I farted, and it smelled like Forrest Gump.
No, I farted.
All right. Okay. Let me make it easy for you. Fellowship of the Ring. Second breakfast. Shall not pass. Forrest Gump. Life is like a box
Well,
of
first
chocolates.
off, you don't.
They always-
It's a battle of the catchphrases?
And secondly, what is this? Shall not pass.
Yeah.
Not how that goes.
Exactly.
I don't-
That's like anytime anybody wants to enter anywhere and you don't want them, that's what you say now.
Yeah.
But I never open a box of chocolate. Well, I do actually. Every time I open a box of chocolates.
It's Fellowship of the Ring.
It's Forrest Gump.
Listen,
It's
I love
Forrest Gump's Day
Forrest
Off.
Gump. Great movie. But Fellowship of the Ring, come on. It means more to me.
Yeah, you answered that.
Fellowship of the Ring.
That's all right. I'm happy with it. It's fine. Either way.
Happy 20.
It's all win-win.
Because of that vote, Fellowship of the Ring went from 16 to 8.
I think that's good. I think that's good.
What happened to Forrest
Tangents
Gump?
went.
What happened to Forrest
We
Gump?
don't know.
Forrest Gump's off the list.
Forrest Gump has been removed
But
from
him just
history.
killed-
You have
Forrest
another
Gump.
chance with Forrest Gump.
Okay, here we go.
Forrest Gump
God's
versus
sake, Forrest Gump.
2001.
Oh, man.
Gotta be 2001.
Gotta go 2001.
God damn it. See what you did?
Hey!
What did we pick over? A lot of people
Tonkin
got
did
pissed
it.
with us 2 weeks ago about 2001.
Yeah, because now it's going to push whatever that is even higher.
Wait,
what
we
was
took
that?
something over 2001?
We did. We
But
did.
I'm picking 2001 over Forrest Gump.
2001.
Okay, Aladdin
Yeah.
Okay.
versus Finding Nemo.
Oh!
Wow.
New school versus old school, baby.
It's not hard for me.
I'm actually
You know
going to
how
pick
I
Finding
feel.
Nemo.
Aladdin. It's not hard for me. Aladdin. I think it's
You know what? I
better
gotta go
movie.
Aladdin. I gotta go Aladdin.
Aladdin is definitely not a
gotta
better
go
movie.
Aladdin.
I do think it is.
Finding Nemo is perfect.
Yeah, but Aladdin also brings in like the amazing songs that Aladdin.
You don't
to
like
me,
the song in Finding Nemo?
Where the hell is Nemo? I don't know. Do you?
Actually, there is
I
a Finding
don't
Nemo musical at Disney World
know.
that's pretty great.
Yeah.
Because
right.
of that vote,
No, you
Don't
guys-
say these things. You gotta stop saying these things.
Aladdin went from 19 to 6.
Oh, I don't know about
that's
that.
good.
Top
I like
10?
that.
You need to watch
All
Finding
time?
Nemo again, dude. Finding Nemo is about
Your
something,
votes have
something.
consequences,
And Aladdin
guys.
doesn't know
Our
about
votes has consequences. Nobody said anything about consequences.
Gotta
Okay,
watch Finding Nemo
here we go.
again.
Fellowship of the Ring versus Full Metal Jacket.
Fellowship of the Ring.
I'll go
Fellowship of the Ring. Fellowship of the Ring is now our number one movie.
Hey, there could be worse number one movies.
Lion King versus Beetlejuice.
Lion King.
No.
Yeah, Lion King. Lion King.
You just watched Lion King too.
I did.
I'm gonna go Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice you watch once a year, though.
I'm gonna go Beetlejuice.
I'm gonna go Beetlejuice as well.
Come for your daughter, Chuck.
This is just a very personal.
You can't lose.
This is
here.
getting very
Other than
personal.
what you guys just did to Finding Nemo, you can't lose.
I
Finding
can't
Nemo.
believe you are Finding
Oh,
Nemo
I
over
love
Aladdin.
I love
It's
Aladdin.
back, it's back.
That's how incredible Finding Nemo is.
Nah.
I don't-
I mean, Finding Nemo's great.
Finding
Dude,
Nemo.
you guys.
Great movie.
Finding Nemo versus 28 Days Later.
Easy.
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
Thank God.
You're welcome, Dan.
Oh my God.
We found Nemo.
Because
he
of
was,
that,
he was a
28 days
zombie.
later.
Jaws versus
Jaws.
Butch Cassidy and the
Jaws.
Sundance
Jaws.
Kid.
Jaws.
Finding Nemo once again versus Forrest Gump.
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
Forrest Gump.
Finding Nemo.
Forrest Gump. Poor Gump. It's getting gumped on. Because of that, Forrest Gump
Is now.
is now 478th on your list.
Yeah, has now been removed from your list.
Shawshank Redemption versus Forrest Gump.
Shawshank.
Shawshank.
Yeah.
Gumped.
The problem is, Forrest Gump is a great movie.
Yeah.
Go on.
Shawshank Redemption should be in the top.
We just did Jaws versus Butch Cassidy, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
It was Jaws.
Jaws won.
Yeah. Return of the King versus Braveheart.
Return of the King.
Oh, boy.
There would be no Return of the King. I know, whatever, but there would definitely be no Return of the King. Braveheart is what.
Wait. But it was based on a book that was written far before Braveheart ever came out.
Yeah, no, but there would be no movie. There's also a Return of the King cartoon that came out way before Braveheart. But Braveheart said we can make big, epic battle like they did back in the day.
I don't think that
absolutely.
bears any relevance on whether or not. Like, you can't say.
Picking it. I know. I'm just saying. I know. You're right. Because then we could always say, well, there would be no Star Wars without 2001.
Yeah,
or whatever.
exactly.
I know.
There'd be no,
Yeah.
there are number
I don't
one
know
movies
what
should be
to do with
should be
this.
freaking Nanook of the North. There'd be no movies.
I'm going Braveheart.
I'm gonna go Braveheart
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that
You
brought
can-
that brought
You-
Braveheart up to
you
number
are
3
both
from 19.
anti-Semites.
That's true. Do I factor that?
That was
in?
no,
gotta factor
that
that
was pre.
in.
That was pre-crazy.
No, he was probably crazy then, but just didn't.
Yeah,
know.
it was pre-known of crazy.
Fellowship of the Ring versus Shawshank.
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 This worries me. Fellowship is getting. I can't believe
It's
you
still in the top
put
20.
Braveheart above Fellowship of the Ring.
Do you not like
or Return of the King.
You didn't like Braveheart?
I like
Braveheart
it.
is like
I don't. It's
the
not like.
seminal-
It's not like freaking Lord of the Rings.
It is
Braveheart
to me.
has as
I like it.
invigorating,
It's a great
incredible
movie.
battle scenes, but the lead characters go through some incredible things in Braveheart. They kind of do in Return of the King, but not quite. Braveheart is like, oh my god, like,
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah,
In
good-
fact- in
good
fact,
point.
Fellowship is after self-sacrifice, and what it comes up with in self-sacrifice, it's good, but it's not what Braveheart does. I mean, you may take my
Braveheart's a-
land,
But you can't take my freedom.
yeah, that moment,
Jeez.
that stuff. Fellowship and
Subtext of that whole speech.
Those movies
Yeah.
are all after that same moment
Yeah.
in Braveheart and never get to that Braveheart
Yeah.
moment.
All right,
we go.
next.
Finding Nemo versus Forrest Gump.
Finding
Finding
Nemo.
Nemo. Wait, we already did.
We may
did
have
that.
already done
I
that.
think we're gonna just double
Yeah, 'cause
checking.
it's like-
double
Like, it's
checking.
only got so many movies.
Yeah, it's
Finding Nemo versus Fellowship.
Finding Nemo, please.
Fellowship.
wait.
Fellowship of the Ring.
Fellowship of the Ring.
Finding Nemo is not better than
Fellowship.
Fellowship of the Ring.
Of the
Fellowship of the
Ring.
Ring. Fellowship of the Ring.
Nemo.
Fellowship of the Ring.
Okay, 2001 versus Return of the King.
I'm still
Yeah,
going
2001.
Return of the King.
2001.
It's not. We shouldn't have to split up the trilogy. This is your
You
argument.
have to. Yeah, I know.
We shouldn't have.
I
to.
would pick
because
all-
I don't want my whole top 10 to be like, oh, the all three.
Yeah. I know.
And it's funny how Two Towers is like not even in the discussion.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's not- we didn't get it up into 20.
Yeah.
Because this is how that conversation goes. Oh, the second one, whatever the other movie was, and that's why it's so low. It's not in our top 20.
Yeah.
What were my choices again?
2001.
You're gonna pick 2001. You're a massive 2001 person. Return or Fellowship?
Return.
Return.
That is the better one.
But no, it's 2001.
2001.
Okay, Stand By Me versus Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Willy Wonka.
Easy choice for
Yeah.
me.
It's Stand By Me for me. Big time.
Stand by Willy.
And finally,
Similar.
And finally, here we go. Last one.
Okay.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off versus Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Oh!
Something broke inside me. Something just broke inside me.
Oh
This is
my
just one
God.
of those like, how do you don't in a normal life without flick chart, you don't ever
Never
have
have
to
to
think
talk
about
about it.
this.
It's like, which twin...
If we could go back to a day when we didn't have to think about this.
Which twin son do you like the
Yeah,
most?
it's Sophie's choice right now. And I'm glad we don't have to pick Sophie's choice.
That would be hilarious. If you got this is the great flick chart best joke would be Sophie's choice versus Sophie's choice.
You know what? This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna go Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and I'm gonna say if it was,
Life moves pretty
if it
fast.
was, yeah, but if it was, because it's the third Indiana Jones. If it was Raiders, I probably would have picked Raiders.
You would have to pick Raiders.
Right.
Yeah.
But because it's the third in the trilogy, you know
You
what
saw
I mean?
wait, you saw it, right?
Yes,
I know you have a hard time
have.
part 3s.
I've seen even part 4, unfortunately.
okay.
But I think that because it's that, you know what I mean? It's a little bit like breaking up the trilogy. It's not Indiana Jones.
Last
versus-
Crusade
Last Crusade
is
is wonderful.
It's
not a
one of
typical
my
part
favorite.
3, it's-
One of my
right.
favorite.
You know what's funny? Here's where I
The
go
other one
with
is the
this.
first one.
Where I go is Ferris Bueller was my homesick, put in the VHS and watch it
Yeah.
in bed with my chicken noodle soup. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is opening day with my dad at the old Campanile Theater, which doesn't even exist anymore in my hometown.
Yeah.
You changed my mind, Indiana Jones.
No, but let me
No,
just
he
say
changed
something
my
else.
mind. Indiana
I
Jones.
agree. Indiana Jones, I paid $5 every time I called the hotline, and then I got an autograph like postcard because I wanted to hear the trailer, listen to the trailer. I love the opening day. First of all, I wasn't alive for wasn't old enough to see opening day. That being said, throughout the rest of my entire life, I
Dan's
reflect
Mr.
back
Ferris Bueller.
on life moves pretty fast. I mean, there's a million. I think back on. I
You
should
don't
live my life. the way
penitent man shall
passion-
pass? We're not doing the catchphrase off.
No, it's not catchphrases. I mean, the
Emotional
lessons,
phrases.
the lessons learned from Ferris Bueller.
There's no
have stuck with me
father-son stuff from Last Crusade.
a little bit.
Yeah, dude, come on.
I'm
Come
doing
on.
Last Crusade, and
But
you guys need to
Indiana
pick.
Jones trilogy far above.
I'm taking
But Last
Crusade too.
Crusade.
Crusade.
Okay, well,
Well, either
So
way.
top 10 list as it
here's our top
Top
10
10.
list.
Constituted.
Top 10.
Presently constituted.
I can give the top 20.
So
We've
we'll
been working
start
with top
with
20.
start with
We'll
10 though. Start with 10 and
Start
move
with
up to
10.
1 because I
Okay.
want to be surprised.
Number 10,
Yes.
Beetlejuice.
It's not bad.
Number 9, Finding Nemo. Number 8.
Beetlejuice should be over Finding Nemo.
Number 8 is one of the
have to
Lord of
go
the
in
Rings.
there.
Nemo is not as good. Dan is really
When's the last time you
slandered.
saw it? When it came out? Yeah, dude.
when it came out.
You weren't even in. You were
All right,
like,
well,
I don't know if I
all
like
right,
Pixar
all right,
yet.
all right.
You have to see Finding Nemo again.
So
Have to.
Beetlejuice, then Finding Nemo. Shame right there.
I think The Incredibles should be above Finding Nemo. It's not even on our top 10.
Okay, Finding Nemo, then Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
Okay.
Number 7 is Aladdin. Number
Nice.
6, Jaws. Number 5,
low.
Willy Wonka.
Dude.
Number 4, Return of the King.
Look at what you did. Look at what you did.
I feel like
You guys did this.
I feel like we just went over to somebody's house and rearranged their kitchen. And they opened a drawer and they're like, "Why are there spoons in here?"
Number 4, Return of the King. Number 3, Braveheart.
Ah,
Yeah, keep
come
going.
on,
I
more
love
than Jaws? It's above
Keep
Jaws.
going. Keep going.
Number 2,
what-
number 2, Shawshank, and number 1, 2001.
You know what? 1 and 2 aren't bad. 2 is especially not bad. That's a great
I would
number
put
two.
Shawshank above 2001 for me.
Yeah.
But 2001,
Wow.
Okay.
the Totally Rad Show,
Let's go,
top
sir.
film of the current top film of the year
Current,
ever.
yeah.
Hey, it's gonna shift. It's gonna shift. Good work, everybody.
I'd put Shawshank above it.
What you got versed?
I might too. All right.
All right, everybody, be sure to stick around. We're going to be answering one of your Twitter questions right after this. But first, we want to thank our sponsor, The Ben Heck Show. Join modding wizard Ben Heck and friends as they build and modify a host of amazing community-inspired creations. Be sure to watch new episodes of The Ben Heck Show right here every 2 weeks. Revision3.com/TBHS. In the latest episode of The Ben Heck Show, Ben takes a viewer suggestion to make a coin-operated power strip so kids can earn tokens for gameplay amazing.
Wow.
Don't forget to go to element14.com/TBHS to find out how you can enter to win some of the builds from the show. Go do it now.
You know the most awkward thing about that one is if you had that, you'd have to go out and buy a boombox and a series of plastic combs for them to turn their tokens in for.
Ah, yes,
No.
or whoopee cushions.
Whoopee cushions.
Yeah, it's like whoopee cushions or video games.
Plastic. It was always plastic comb.
Video games?
You mean the ticket prizes?
Yeah.
Or like the thing that like grow, you put it in water, it's like a little sponge thing and it grows.
Yeah, the dinosaur, like the little dinosaur pellet that
Yeah.
you put in, and all of a sudden it's like, I have a small dinosaur
And it was
that's
always
floppy.
like, you can get a boombox. Work up for the boombox,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
only $1 billion.
15,000.
Yeah. It cost you $575,000 to get that boombox. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
Check us out tomorrow for a preview of Borderlands 2.
Today's Twitter question comes to us from Zach Lucas at GoHome190. Can't believe this hasn't been discussed yet. Boobs or butt?
In what context?
Well, classically, I think everybody knows that guys are sort of either boob men or ass men. And it's always sort of an interesting barometer, because I know a lot of friends that are ass men. I know a lot of friends that are boob men. So should we go on 3?
Kind of a sexist question, but let's answer it anyway.
I'm actually neither.
No.
I'm
I
That's-
not.
didn't say neither.
That's a
What,
lie.
you don't
what.
like girl?
No.
You don't like? I like the sort
I'm
of
not
belly button area.
visually, actually I do, no, but visually, it doesn't do much for me. Both of them are a great creature comfort, you know? But visually, it's a face thing.
Is that what you call
for
it?
me? I can't, it just visually doesn't, but I like having them when I have them, but I don't,
Well, I'm not like that.
yeah.
I'm not like that either.
You and I can answer it on 3 if you want.
Yeah.
I know your answer
Well,
though,
pick
and you know
one.
mine.
I just
know,
don't,
I
I
know,
really,
it's-
they're both, it's not.
We haven't discussed it on the show, but it's
We
pretty-
know.
I am a classic. Well, should we just do it on 3? Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Bud.
Boobs.
and done.
And done. That's it. So actually, we've covered the full spectrum.
Yes.
yeah, other.
Yeah, butt, boobs, and
That's
Oh, I'm sorry, butt, boobs, and face.
And personality.
personality.
I didn't say personality.
Humor.
I didn't say
No, I think what
personality.
it is you're the only one who's been married, and
Yeah.
all that's been crushed
Wow.
out of you.
Thank you, Zach Lucas, and I hope that answers your question.